Okay, hold tight.
I'm pulling.
This is a gift basket from the Twin West Chamber. We give those to all the new businesses. Hopefully you can find lots of goodies in there. Yes, it's heavy. And there'd probably be some things in there that you don't want. So,
Thank you very much.
so do you have some other things that you'd like to announce? Or
Well, I just thank everyone for coming. Number one, this is just obviously emotional, it's touching. I apologize for not having the right order of events.
Well, nothing except adaptable in this business game.
A good recovery line, a politician falling a pastor. That was very good. So I apologize for that. But thank you so much for being here today. We've got a great day ahead. These are the kids in my life. My two little nieces, Maya and Shayla, and my two stepdaughters, John and Michaela, my husband John. Lots of support from family and friends. Lots. And I'm so thankful for that. And obviously my family, you know, they just hung with me through it all. What would you do without a mom? When you're going through chemotherapy and through this whole thing, I mean, I had my brother and I had John, I had Dick, but you know, for those of you, anyone who's got a mom, you know, through it all, I wanted my mom. So she's a special lady. Thank you. I don't know, anybody else, do you want to talk?
you're being put on the spot. You go for it.
I'll have Dick, my brother, share a few words as he has tears in his eyes as well.
Well, thank you
for
being the support for Jan when she was going through this whole thing. I think it was a challenge for everybody that knew her well, but we're just thankful for the end results.
And Mom, I don't know, do you want to say anything? No? She's just there, bottom line support, and John, my husband, obviously. So I'm just very proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. So with that, we have food, we have free massage in there. For anyone who wants to have a chair massage, am I saying that correctly? And then obviously around the corner, everyone can just take a look at you know, the space. And there are some free giveaways in there. Sign your name. We'll do some drawings. There's a lot of local merchants here have given gift cards and fun things. So great big bag of Trader Joe's groceries are in there to be given away. There's a place called Rejuve Me, which has, I'm going to do this. They give floats where you float in water for an hour as relaxation, and also apparently a healing therapy. So there's some cool stuff in there. So sign your names if you want to be in on a draw. You don't have to be present to win, but just get your name and address on the form, and just have fun, socialize. And I'm just so thankful you're all here. This has just been a great kickoff.
And remember, it's what?
And remember,
it's still me. All right, here we go.
That was good. Stories, let's get a captive audience. How I arrived at It's Still Me. Dr. Rank got it. You know, it's about your image. And you're right. What you do is like it's an assault on just about every part of it. And that's not a negative, but it's so true because you know treatment is tough. That's all there is to it. But these guys, my stepdaughters, I came home with my wig and my hair cut off, and I told them in advance what was going to happen. But the day came when I had to take my wig off, cut my hair off and wear my wig home. And I pulled my wig off and or you guys wanted to see my head. That's how it went. They said, oh, kids, you know, you were 7 at the time. All they were intrigued with was my bald head. And so I took off the wig, showed them my head, and out it came. I go, you know, it's still me. So that's really where the name came from, with wanting them to know I'm still Jan, even though, and that's so true. You're still the same person, whether you have your physical appearance on the outside or not. It's all about the inside. And that's a lesson all of us who've been through it can attest to. It's the truth. So there's the story. It's still me, and these guys were right there when I said it. Beautiful. So they're more stories. Spread around and give the caterers a chance to move, and we'll get some food going if you'd like. And head around the corner. We'll get some drawings going. Thank you very much. Good luck.
I know Jan. Well, Jan interviewed for a job that was made available through Love Inc., local organization, for an executive director position there. And so we were interviewing her for that position, learned that she was attending the church that I pastor. And then from there we just got to know each other fairly well, befriended each other.
And so you told you about her new business and invited you to the open house.
Yes, I just offered the prayer of dedication with the hope that God would receive the glory for the vision He gave to her, which is what I believe He's strategically positioned her for this day and for the future. I think it's going to be great.
She's perfectly suited.
She is definitely tenacity, passion, love and care, good ideas, and good work ethic. She'll do very well.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks a lot.
You got it.
I knew Jan even before the diagnosis because she'd come with her friend to his appointments and supported him. Am I still okay?
You're good.
And supported him, and so I'd known her, and Jan had absolutely gorgeous hair, and was one of those things that she was very worried about at the time of the diagnosis, knowing what chemotherapy can do through her experience with her mother-in-law and friend. And so I think one of the things that happens with people with cancer is they are taken away from them, and they end up with waiting for appointments, waiting for CT scans, waiting for information. And I think everything I try to do, my team tries to do, is to give patients the information and the ability to maintain their life the way they want to maintain it. Even when bad things are happening with chemotherapy or radiation or other tools that we need to help improve cancer survival. One of those things that we don't have a lot of resources for is our parents, and so that's why this is a really important resource for women.
Well, I'm sure she appreciates you very much. It's been a pretty interesting ride, and I'm sure that just watching this business grow and flourish will be fun too.
It will be fun.
Jan and I were actually introduced by a mutual friend that I know, and she was doing consulting with Jim, and Jim knew me from my business. And I'm also, in addition to being a hairdresser, I'm a salon coach. So I help people in the process of business.
I see.
So Jim connected us up. And so when I heard about Jan and what she was doing, I thought, this is awesome. I myself do wigs and I do hair. I do everything that there is. But there's such a huge need. I come from the standpoint of being a hairdresser, where Jan comes from being a cancer survivor, which is really a whole different story, because it is more than just hair. It really is a journey, and you need to have a lot of supportive people, on your side.
And she does.
On this journey. Yes, she has real good insight, real good ability to relate with people that are on the same journey that she's traveled.
So have you given her some training then as far as styling goes and that sort of thing?
I have. Actually, one day I came in here and we spent some hours and showing her what to do with the wigs, how to position them on the head, how to work with the styling of them as well. So, because many of the hair goods are very easy to style, but Jan is a very good artist, and it takes an artistic eye to be able to look at a person and discern what would work for them as far as their look, and give them the correct look.
You look absolutely she's blonde under there. This is her wig.
I love one.
That's amazing. Thank you. And Kristen's a blonde.
The weekend, I think, before the fair, the week. I said I blonde.
Yeah. I kind of feel like you had to use that. Yes, that was beautiful.
I talked to somebody else who was Kate.
Oh, Joan Jett.
No. She's Jan.
And you look at my bag and I saw,
You know,
Used to live in
what I
Boulder,
like
condo
about
that she
that,
was in.
it's so
Oh,
soft.
okay.
I know,
That's
I know. It's really
She,
soft. It's great.
she was
Not
doing
every other thing.
doing a
What, like long
fundraiser
hair?
too. It kind of sounded the same as mine. So.
Go for it. I'm gonna go.
Good.
Yeah.
It's fun to see them. Yeah.
That's great. Just so she knows.
Yeah.
I told her.
Oh, great, thank you. People love that.
Yes.